Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one. So coming to the plate, Butch Rangel, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Dodgers out in front, 6-2.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
6-2, the final total today. The Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Brian Chambers earns the win, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs on.
We are under the line.
Play ball.
Batting third, the second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Rangel.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be
Come on,
2.
get out,
to
get
second
out.
for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Let's play ball. He's safe.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Butch Rangel. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 30. Ready for another chance. Butch Rangel.
Butch Rangel.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Butch
The
Rangel.
second baseman.
He singled his last time up.
Rangel.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there on to first, and this will remain a tie. And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Chicago came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. We are under the lights. Into the box, Butch Rangel. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Butch Rangel. First offering on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping into the box, Butch Rangel. A hit in 2 tries so far. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. Striding in once again, Butch Rangel. He singled his last time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trejo is right there, 1 down. 5-2 the final score tonight. The Los Angeles Dodgers hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win.
For the victorious Dodgers, 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left.
MLB The Striding into the box, Butch Rangel hitting .500 in the series so far. 4 for 8. Into right field, that's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a debt.
Stepping in, Butch Rangel. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch. Hit out towards second. Right to him. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the... Coming to the plate now, Butch Rangel. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow! Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the switch-hitting second baseman, Butch Rangel, and that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
That was a laser.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice.
Well, the man you see there didn't start this one on the mound, but his performance certainly was impactful. That earns him the top. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another. Cionel Perez, the Cuban-born southpaw, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Now batting, second baseman.
First offering on its way.
Rangel.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space.
Bottom of the sixth inning now, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Butch Rangel. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center, and his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. Standing in, Butch Rangel. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. (8-4) tonight. The Dodgers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on. Digging in now, Butch Rangel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Cousins has to retreat to the track, but he has it to into the box now. Butch Rangel. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Cousins is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Butch Rangel.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Striding in, Butch Rangel. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that 4-0 the score this afternoon. San Diego took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
First for the victorious Bees, 7 runs on 16 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network.
Batting third.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Cousins retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. 1-2. Stepping into the box, Butch Rangel, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard.
Man, you can see the center fielder track.
Butch Rangel will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So striding forward now, Butch Rangel. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cousins is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. 5-1 the final total in today's game. The Los Angeles Dodgers took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode. We are on.
Let's play ball.
At the plate, Butch Rangel. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Into the shrubbery and gone.
Play ball.
Now at the plate, Butch Rangel, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd.
Yeah, man, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Butch Rangel. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it.
And now this is bobbled out in center. And he'll move up to 3rd now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Leading off the inning, Butch Rangel, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game.
High and deep to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the 1st out of the inning. Butch Rangel will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
Driven nicely into the gap.
Come on, dig, 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 dig.
You got it. Round it.
And the runner will score from 2nd. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he is in there.
I mean, that had to feel good right there.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it. And the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
We are under the... Ready now, Butch Rangel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Rangel
has a look, now the pitch. Oh, here's a shot out to right center.
You got it. Go to.
Marino blows through the stop sign, headed for home. On to 3rd, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Settling in now, Butch Rangel.
The second baseman, Butch.
First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from 3rd. Now a 5-0 lead.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's...
Ready once again, Butch Rangel. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Butch Rangel. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean.
Ready for another shot now. Butch Rangel. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game to call his parents.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Butch Rangel. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily condition. Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
Afternoon baseball. At the plate, Butch Rangel looking to stay hot. He's coming off a 5-hit performance in last night's contest. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Butch Rangel.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game. And with it, the Dodgers have trying to pick things up where we left off. Butch Rangel, 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Butch Rangel will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center is 4th in the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, there are good days and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs.
Butch Rangel will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before.
Get yours right here, huh? Drive it up there.
Line toward right center. Castellano will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 9-1 is the way this one ends. The Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
We are under the lights this evening. Mitchell Kaplan will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has that gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Shell is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Into the box now, Derek Dunbar. 3 hits for him in that ball game on Wednesday. Fastball swung on and hit to second. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Butch Rangel. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard. Digging in now for Kansas City, Will Cannizzaro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Is out for 1 and hits it on the ground to second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Butch Rangel. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Throwing to second. The throw pulls him off the bag. So a 2-out double here gives him some new life. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Buster Shell. The 0-1 pitch. This inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Butch Rangel. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Kansas City Royals used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. We are under the lights as the show gets your... Digging in, Butch Rangel. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Butch Rangel.
From the belt, the pitch. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
You're going, you're going.
To third now, but he's safe as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, there's one way to get up.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Steve Ritter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ritter.
Sent on the ground out to second. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Butch Rangel, back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did.
Now batting, Stephen Chung.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Toward second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Butch Rangel. He singled his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Will Cannizzaro.
Will Cannizzaro.
Hit out toward second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. Next up for Los Angeles, Butch Rangel. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. 3 runs already home here. There he goes. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this one will bounce into the wall. The relay. Now he's safe at third as a run will score on the play as well. So striding in, Fletcher Platt.
Up next for the Royals, the third
ready with the 0-1.
Fletcher.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230.
Digging in, Butch Rangel. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Hit hard back up. The middle.
Yeah, great job right there. Hit that ball hard.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Johnny Barger.
The first baseman, Johnny.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rodriguez makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, and they get the double play.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
18 minutes.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball. Stepping in, Butch Rangel. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series.
Digging in, Butch Rangel. He reached on a single in his first try. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He's got it on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Next for the Dodgers, Butch Rangel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. Now in the box, Butch Rangel, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. Scooped up. There's one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. 7-5, how today's comes to an end. Kansas City jumped out to an early lead in the first. We are under the lights this evening as we
Ladies
get
and
you set
gentlemen,
for another edition
your
of Baseball
Los
on the Show.
Angeles
Tonight, an
Dodgers.
intriguing matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Tommy Queen, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. We are still scoreless. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Butch Rangel. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. And there's one away. So digging in now, Butch Rangel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. So coming to the plate, Butch Rangel.
The second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, clutch up right here.
Hey, see it? Drive it right there.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Round it, go.
Come on, go hard. You're scoring. Go hard.
Pata rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 1-run ball game.
This is why the players make the money they do. Down in the 9th inning.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our tops player of the game.
Here now is on.
We are under the light. Coming to the plate now, Butch Rangel. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side the plate of this.
Oh, just a sec.
Come on,
What
get
a
here, get here.
play.
Oh.
Hats off to that one. So stepping in, Butch Rangel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Rangel.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, way to drive that. Nice hit. There you go.
Man, this guy's really.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Butch Rangel.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast.
Now at the plate, Butch Rangel.
The second baseman, Butch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. To short, hit hard. And that's through for a base hit. Lopez is on his way home. He scores as they now trail by only 2.
Oh, you smoked that one, baby. Nice shot.
Now at the plate, Butch Rangel. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set. Now the pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Afternoon baseball. Standing in, Butch Rangel. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone!
Wow, talk about
In now, Butch Rangel. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
Leading up for the Dodgers,
Now the pitch.
second baseman, Butch Rangel.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Cruz waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So this has been another fine out. Digging in once again, Butch Rangel. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. At the plate, Butch Rangel has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 1-run game, 6-4. We are under the lights this evening as we
Let's play ball.
stepping up now, Butch Rangel. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Butch Rangel.
From the belt, kicks and deals. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 46 now for him on the season. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Ready to take his hacks again, Butch Rangel, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Digging in to try it again, Butch Rangel, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First offering on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Good pitch only, huh?
Hard hit ball to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Stand up.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, batting averages are much better.
Butch Rangel will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. Ready for another chance? Butch Rangel. They look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy. 14-9 is the final score here. The Los Angeles Dodgers sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. We are under the lights. Stepping up to the plate, Butch Rangel. He went deep last night twice. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. We've played an inning.
Now back.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And now a pitch on the way. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Nice hit, that boy. Good job.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Butch Rangel. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Wow, the throw pulls him off the bag. Stepping into the box, Butch Rangel. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and that's home run number 48 on the year. And this one gives them the lead at 6-5.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final.
9 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base.
MLB. Stepping in, Butch Rangel. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. Pitch out, nothing doing.
Come on, let it fly.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little.
Striding into the box, Butch Rangel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's in there for strike 1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have
a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Coming to the plate now, Butch Rangel. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Chopper to short. Fielded cleanly. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Striding in once again, Butch Rangel. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt.
And the throw to first is there. The inning. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Los Angeles Dodgers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
A dominating hitter gets a call from his representative. A manager checks in with his ball club.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this. Lincoln Harrell gets the call for game 1 of the series. Digging in now, Butch Rangel, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Line drive to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And this throw gets away from him.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the 1st inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance.
Into the box now, Butch Rangel. He'll try. To follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Left fielder looking up, still going back into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. One shot. Striding in, Butch Rangel. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
The last at that, Matty.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Come on, dig.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 4. For 2 game. Standing in, Butch Rangel. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His 2nd home run of the game, as they will take the lead.
I expect this series to be a battle. So to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final.
7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base.
We are under. Stepping into the box, Butch Rangel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this is knocked down on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. So striding forward now, Butch Rangel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. At the plate, Butch Rangel. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter what.
And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Now at the plate, Butch Rangel. He singled his last time up. Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base.
We are under the light. Ready now, Butch Rangel. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Popped him up. Goff moving to his left. And that ends the inning. So all set for the start of the 4th. And standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Butch Rangel. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Settling in now, Butch Rangel. He singled his last time up.
Butch Rangel.
Hey, let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. But they hold a 2. Now at the plate, Butch Rangel. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Colorado Rockies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left.
Afternoon baseball. At the plate, Butch Rangel. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. From the belt, kicks and deals. Chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. The second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least.
Into the box now, Butch Rangel, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he'll get in there safely. So just like that, there's a runner at third with 2 away as we give you a look there at the league leaders in triples. And as you can see there, he's holding. Ready for another shot now, Butch Rangel, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. McClure is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Ready once again, Butch Rangel. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable.
Digging in and looking for more, Butch Rangel. He singled his last time up.
Rangel.
Hey, right guy, no one better up there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one.
Into the second deck and gone.
So that was the third home.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
7-4 the final finish today. The Dodgers used a nice Mason launch. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for an Gary Chavis, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, I think this guy really is looking for a redeemer into this one. Went into the 6th inning in this last start, couldn't quite get out of the 6th, ended up taking the loss, and I'm sure that hurt.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Butch Rangel. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now to the plate, Butch Rangel. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate of this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Irvine will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in, Butch Rangel, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expected him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Now batting, Butch Rangel.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. A ball that's carrying.
On the warning track, he makes the catch.
"8-3 tonight. The Dodgers took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. MLB The Show's digging in, the switch hitter, Butch Rangel. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. And this, of course, is a ball. Next up for Los Angeles, Butch Rangel. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Barehanded for one. On to first, and they turn the double play. So striding in, Butch Rangel, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Drilled right back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond. Digging in, Butch Rangel, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk. We are into extra innings, and set to go is the second baseman, Butch Rangel, sent in the air out to straightaway central. Irvine has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
For the victorious Nationals, no runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the. Digging in, Butch Rangel. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
What a season this guy's having. Currently leads the league in runs batted in. So not only is he just hitting, but he's hitting with runners in scoring position. This guy's been bringing home the mail all season long.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. And
a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Stepping in, Butch Rangel. He singled his last time up. Line toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have...
Next for the Dodgers, Butch Rangel. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Center fielder going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Dodgers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Brian Chambers.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for...
Let's play ball.
Now in the box, Butch Rangel. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
Guy does it.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... So digging in now, Butch Rangel.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Gone!
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball.
So coming to the plate, Butch Rangel. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Gautier is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Butch Rangel. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone!
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Atlanta Braves rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. So we'll have a pinch hitter coming up here with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 36, Butch Rangel.
Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the one.
No real chance from the wall.
Now Philip Bach.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
MLB The Show. Coming to the plate now, Butch Rangel. First cuts away. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gautier has to retreat to the track, but he has it. So stepping in, Butch Rangel, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side the plate of this guy bats from. He hits.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And they take the lead. It's gone. Now at the plate, Butch Rangel. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay cool. Let's go. Hey, come on now. One time. Right here. Let's go, kid. One time.
He's set. The 0-1. Liner in there for a base hit. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 5-4 game.
Hey, talking about having a quality game.
Now at the plate, Butch Rangel coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took...
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup.
Let's play ball. Heat thing.
Standing in, Butch Rangel. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. Now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Dig hard, dig hard.
Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs.
In now, Butch Rangel. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Line towards center field. Pendergast is there, and he has it for the first out.
Let's play ball.
Digging in once again, Butch Rangel. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side. Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is...
At the plate, Butch Rangel.
The second baseman, Butch Rangel.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy.
Come on now. Put
Coming to the plate now, Butch Rangel. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 7-4 contest.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
For the victorious Rockies, 7 runs on 10 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners.
We are under the light. Stepping up now, Butch Rangel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look, now the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Peralta ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Butch Rangel, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Rangel.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field.
Here you go. Make the turn.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. Ready for another chance. Butch Rangel. He singled his last time up. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. 6th inning. Stepping up to the plate, Butch Rangel, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store. Garrett Ramirez gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he...
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And this one is gone. A home run.
Well, Dero, you know
ready to take his hacks again. Butch Rangel, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Boy, this guy right here, that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has...
Into the box, Butch Rangel, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Hey, that ball was hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Butch Rangel. He singled his last time up. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Come on, dig.
He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Stepping in, Butch Rangel. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
12-4 is the final in this game. MLB the Striding into the box, Butch Rangel. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
McClure will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Butch Rangel. He flew out in his last at-bat. Bounced weakly near the plate. That rolls foul for strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 2-3 go. Digging in now, Butch Rangel. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. So that was the third home. Butch Rangel will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. On to the shortstop, but thrown away.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely...
Into the box now, Butch Rangel. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And it's gone.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
12-4 is the final in this game. Los Angeles played in an even dozen runs to come out on top today. We are under the lights this.
Let's play ball.
Striding in, Butch Rangel. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Rangel.
Come on, big guy. Stay hot up there.
Here it comes. Gray isn't considered by many to be a power pitcher. He doesn't strike out a ton of guys, but he's usually very effective as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that uses his defense and makes the opponent put the ball in play.
Matty V.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is. Striding in once again, Butch Rangel. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. The relay. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Standing in, Butch Rangel. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. So he's just a third of an inning away. So striding forward now, Butch Rangel will swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Cincinnati led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Richard Gray earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Tommy Queen struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. We are under. Coming to the plate now, Butch Rangel, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Way up into the moon deck and out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run. Stepping into the box, Butch Rangel. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And it's gone as they add still another. At the plate, Butch Rangel, 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them.
Butch Rangel will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed.
Man, talk about having a good game.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Butch Rangel, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Racing back the center fielder, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 1 run, 5 hits, 2 errors.
Afternoon. Now at the plate, Butch Rangel, and he's been a big factor in the series, having driven in 6 runs on 6 hits. This year against right-handed pitching, Rangel is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
You want to talk about having it.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 62 on the year. And the Dodgers move in front now. New inning set to get underway. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Butch Rangel. Swung on and driven to right. And no doubt about it. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, and just a little more.
Ready now, Butch Rangel, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Pulled toward right center field. Shipman is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Butch Rangel will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly. Settling in now, Butch Rangel, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. Hit weakly back to the mound.
All right, hold up, right here.
Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side. And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. Los Angeles came through. We are under the lights this evening. Now at the plate, Butch Rangel. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A 2-run blast to straight. At the plate, Butch Rangel. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. He's set. Now the pitch. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. And there's out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Butch Rangel. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds it. Ready once again, Butch Rangel. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, another guy. Here we go.
Into the box now, Butch Rangel. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer at this point. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. 7-1 the final score in tonight's. Los Angeles wrap up their 20th road win of the season.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Smokies, 8 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base.
MLB the digging in, Butch Rangel. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. Line drive to center field. Gautier is there, and it's now to the plate. Butch Rangel 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's right there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Butch Rangel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fouled off.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
A windup and the 0-1. And that's down into left center for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. Digging in and looking for more, Butch Rangel. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Back up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy.
Next up for Los Angeles, Butch Rangel. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. Well, that's the 6th home run we've...
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
MLB Network's cover. So striding in, Butch Rangel. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
Hey, not a bad.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2. Now batting, Butch Rangel. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe.
Digging in, Butch Rangel. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Irvin is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in, Butch Rangel, 2-for-3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is hauled in for the first out. Stepping in, Butch Rangel. He's 2-for-4 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here, as this ball game is over. 8-5 today. The Atlanta Braves. We are under the lights at Israel Ordonez will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Ready to take his hacks again, Butch Rangel, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on. Next for the Dodgers, Butch Rangel, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Into center field, line drive base hit. And that's going to push across the tying run from second, and we're all even at 4 apiece.
Great job.
Hey, with that base hit right there, D-Roll.
Butch Wrangle will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. The throw is wild, and it gets away. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. We are under. Now in the box, Butch Wrangle. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in. So digging in now, Butch Wrangle. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
Boy, when this guy gets...
So coming to the plate, Butch Wrangle. Runner goes. Now a shot toward the gap in left center.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
The relay on to third, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across. Butch Wrangle will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Los Angeles used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. We are under the light. So stepping in, Butch Wrangle, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Valencia has logged upwards of 75 innings pitched and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Goldsmith is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Butch Wrangle comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Goldsmith is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Butch Wrangle. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now. Go to third, and he's out. But a run is in to score away from the... Now at the plate, Butch Wrangle. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
Afternoon baseball. Standing in, Butch Rangel. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Digging in for his second at-bat, Butch Rangel. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and, of course, here in inning number 2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and it's gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, and so he ties the big redhead with home run number 70 on the year, and it's now trying to pick things up where we left off. Butch Rangel already 2 for 2. We'll look to add on right here. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is gonna be a home run.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate.
In now Butch Rangel. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Los Angeles Dodgers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
We are under the lights this evening as we at the plate, Butch Rangel. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
Pinto has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Leading off the inning, Butch Rangel, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone, a home run.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Butch Rangel.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Second home run of the game right there.
Digging in once again, Butch Rangel. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
Popped him up. Saucedo backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Hooks, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage. Coming to the plate now, Butch Rangel. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Butch Rangel. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Going back is the center fielder. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone.
Now back.
First delivery to him on the way.
Rangel.
Hey, have a rip, kid.
The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle. He's got it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Rangel.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
Here now.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning.
Number 36, Butch Rangel.
That's out to the gap in right center. It's down for at least a base hit. With his speed, perhaps more. Throw into second, and that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. And there it is. We have a new all-time career hits king. I never thought I'd see this record broken, but here we are witnessing the impossible.
Well, clearly impossible is not part of his vocabulary, Matty. You can bet he'll never forget this moment. Neither will we. Breaking a record as iconic as this one requires durability, perseverance, luck, and a ton of ability. He's beyond earned his spot among the baseball immortals. What an incredible moment in history to watch. This is awesome.
Huey Carpenter has been summoned from the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the...
A manager checks in with his ball club. A player on a less than exceptional team gets a mid-season call from his agent. In the weeks leading up to the trade deadline, a lot can happen.
Now that the rules are clear, it's time for the Home Run Derby. Now hitting, representing the Cleveland Indians, number 33, Andy Haney. That one is gone. And now, the challenger, representing the Los Angeles Dodgers, number 36, Butch Rangel. Another home run. And there it is, his third home run. No doubt about that one. Another home run. 3 minutes to go. That's 3 in a row now. There's number 7. Let's go. Home run number 8. Make it 9 home runs. 2 minutes remaining. That one is gone. No question about that one. See you later. That one's in the bullpen. That one is out of here. He's 13th home run. And that ends the round. He ends the round with a total of 14 home runs. And he has earned the trip. Let's start the clock. Now hitting the challenger in this semifinal matchup, number 36. Butch Rangel. That's gone into the bullpen. That is out of here. His third in a row. Number 4 in a row. 5 straight home runs. 3 minutes to go. Three in a row. That's number 4 in a row. And that one, gone. He takes out the deepest part of the yard. 6 consecutive home runs. Make it 7 in a row now. Keep it going, fans. That's now 8 in a row. And that ends the round. He finishes with 13 home runs. And that will put him in to the championship round. The clock has started in the championship round. And now, the challenger in this championship round, number 36, Butch Rangel. That one clears the wall. 3 minutes to go. Out of here. That's his 4th home run. His 3rd consecutive home run. There's another one. Gone. His sixth home run. Two minutes remaining. Another home run. Let's go. Home run number 8. Make it 9 home runs. Ladies and gentlemen, your home run derby champion.
Coming to the plate now, Butch Rangel. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Not even letting the fans settle into their seats, and he's coming.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Butch Rangel. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Robles looking up. Gone!
That's why you got to pay attention. And
now batting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Butch Rangel.
Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And that one is gone! Alexis Salinas is going to be asked to get.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
4-2.
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft. Before taking his swings, this prospect shares a word with another prospect who just finished up. Everyone has a personality, even a ball player. That personality influences how they respond to their teammates and their coaches.
Coming to the plate now, Joe Random, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, Joe.
Fouled away.
First pitch, 106.
The windup and the 0-1. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Let's play ball. Heat base.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
The batter, number 24, second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Random.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joe Random, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Joe Random. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Turn, round it, round it.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Joe Random. He singled his last time up. Weak grounder down the first baseline.
Go hard, go hard,
and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping up now, Joe Random. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Find it, find it, find it.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Joe Random. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here.
Hey, it's never easy scoring
hard,
and this will get all the way to the wall now. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Yeah, that's the kind of at-bat that proves to these scouts. And
digging in to try it again, Joe Random. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. On to first as they get the double play to get. Ready for another chance. Joe Random. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Line toward right center. A dive, but it's off his glove. The throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers,
Afternoon baseball here on the show. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead. Hector Dias, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Into the box, Joe Random. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
Go on, go two.
Come on, you're through. Keep going.
Cortez rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Random, and their runners at the corners now. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Standing in as the potential tying run, Joe Random, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now an 8-7 ball game. Stepping in, Joe Random, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a swing and a line drive, and he may have just tied the ball game. That's down for extra bases. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be pleased with himself there. Gets a base knock and drives in a run along the way. Scouts love a guy that can get timely hits. Well done there.
Striding into the box, Joe Random. He bats with a homer and 2 doubles to his credit. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long homer. A 12-11 final in this ball game. The East played in an even.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Detroit Tigers select Joaquin Franco, a catcher from the International Region. With the second pick. With the 21st pick, the St. Louis Cardinals select Joe Random, a second baseman from the East Region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draftees still face long odds of ever making it to the big league.